Bethany Fairchild. I'm a senior at Johnson Central High School. I am from Pikeville, Kentucky. I've been doing the entrepreneurship business startup plans since freshman year. I'm a senior now, and I've been in multiple competitions with them. I pretty much spent my whole high school year going through entrepreneurship programs and figuring out business aspects and coming up with different things to create here. I've been through a lot during my high school years. I've been 7 different foster homes. I've been to where I've raised my little sister from she was 2 months, and now she's 8 years old, and she's still with me to this day. The process of a normal diabetic blood sugar meter, it comes along with the test strip, which is about that big, maybe that wide. You had the meter, you had the needles, and you had the finger pricker. And in order to get an accurate testing on it, you have to change the needle out before you poke your finger. You have to put the test strip into the meter, which is really difficult if you're shaking because it's so tiny. And then you have to be able to be steady enough to poke your finger, because after you poke your finger so many times, you stop bleeding on them. So it's really important that you hold pressure and you can be steady enough to do that. And then after you poke your finger, you still have to be steady enough to hold the meter long enough to put that little tiny test strip onto the blood so it can take in the blood. And even then, you still have to wait maybe 20 to 30 seconds to get your reading back. With the meter that we created, it's really simple. It's a 24-hour device, and you wear it on your arm or your stomach. The test strip, you will lay on the back of it, and then you'll press it into kind of like a patch, like a Band-Aid, how it's sticky. That's what it'll do. You'll press it into it, and then you'll wear it. And all you really have to do is press a button, and it'll check it.
So for the past 4 years, we've been in collaboration with the Kentucky Innovations Network with Dr. David Snow and Justin Prater. And Johnson Central has excelled over the past 4 years in entrepreneurism in Eastern Kentucky. And our business department has had multiple students win multiple competitions, actually win international competitions because of this program. The program has allowed us to recruit more business students. The business program has grown since we've introduced entrepreneurism in the schools, and several of these students has actually went on to college and majored in business.
I think that we have had, at Johnson Central High School, we've had a business education program ever since the school opened, almost 50 years. And I don't really feel like until this innovation network come along and we were able to expose our students to competitions and working in settings with students from other schools, did it come to be that we recognized that we could take this to another level. It's opened the eyes of our students to make them recognize that they can compete on a global stage, that they can work hand in hand with people from not only this area but anywhere in the United States or the world and be successful. Without competitions and without this network, I don't think that would have been possible.
Well, working with the Kentucky Innovation Network for the last 4 years here at Johnson Central High School, I have really noticed a change in our students. It has opened their eyes to what is available to them in this area. Also working with the Innovation Network, I have realized with the students as they have taken on the entrepreneur role that they had no idea starting out what it was to be an entrepreneur. They thought that they were always going to have to work for someone in the area, and they realized there were no jobs really available in this area. And once they started into the entrepreneur program, the light bulb kind of went off for them, and they see that they can make their own jobs.
Oh gosh, winning the Beyond Award was, I couldn't express right now the feelings I had when I won that award. This is the first time that Kentucky's got it, but they only give it out if they think the team really deserves it, if it's really that team went up and beyond what they really should have to make a difference in the world.
It is extremely inspiring for me as a principal to see someone who has faced the struggles that Bethany has in her life to grow as a student, as a person, and to realize that she is among the best, not only here in this region, but in the state and in our country and in the world at her skill set. And she knows that when she leaves here, she can do anything in the world that she wants to do. That's inspiring.
She has achieved international status with her product. All that folds back to her first year. She came in second here at Johnson Central, and it didn't discourage her. It made her want to work harder.
So my experience working with Bethany Fairchild has been amazing. She's went on, this is her 4th year in this program, and when she began, she wouldn't even speak out loud. And now she's went on to not only win state competitions, but international competitions. It's never been won in the state of Kentucky because of this program.
High school, but along the way, I've still had the support that I needed, which is great. And I don't think if it wasn't for Dr. Snow and you, Justin, and Gibson and Ratliff, that I don't think I would be where I am right now in life. And that's the truth. I wouldn't be able to be who I am. I wouldn't be open like I am. I wouldn't be able to get out there and want to save the world as bad as I do now.